Welcome to the strongest type of enemy from each trait. This time, magnification wise. So let me take you through the strongest enemy from each trait in the game. Right before we start, I just want to say that we launched our membership plan in which you can watch us doing the next series live, which will be Battlecast but without using cats. Click this button to join, to become one. Or just subscribe to help us build the biggest Battlecast community out there and bring back the game to its prime. Anyways, let's start. Starting off with trait list, this was a pretty easy one to decide. Cat God is one of the 3 final bosses of Big Bang, and the only other one who is traitless final boss, Gigachat God, has lower stats. It was supposed to be fought with a mystery mask treasure, but without it, it has 11 times the stats at a whopping 16.5 million health and 747,000 DPS per hit. It also appears in the Zero Legend stage, Crimes Against the Cosmos, at 150 magnifications, meaning that over there it has 24.75 million health and has a ludicrous 1.1 million damage per hit. Red enemies. Redwood was one of the tougher traits to find an answer for. My initial thought were early game enemies with high base HP, Boar and JK Bunbun, and it actually ended up being Dark Emperor Nightman, who appears at 5600% magnification, both Mince Hill Escalar Coast at 3 difficulty. In these stages, he has 5.6 million HP and 109,000 DPS per hit. However, if you count Johnny Leon, then the strongest enemy in the game would definitely be it, with 35.7 million HP, but only 41.5k damage per hit. In Rainbow Bridge 3, floating was another one that was fairly easy to decide on. The Cat God is the only floating cat, therefore it gets an insane stats without the mystery mask of its perspective chapter, with 15.4 million and 5,930k damage per hit. However, this enemy actually appears in Zero Legends at 150% magnifications, meaning it can have over 23 million health and 809k damage per hit. Next off, we have Starred Aliens. Out of all the Starred Aliens currently in the game, Everlord Wawan has the most health and damage out of all of them at base magnifications, meaning that without treasures it has 20.4 million health and 5,806k damage per hit. An honorable mention is Pankstar. A single one Laurel Rock Reef has nearly 9 million health and 500,000 damage per hit. Alien. Without unstar treasures, Johnny Leon has the most HP at 35.7 million, but his low damage stats make him crowned Super Hippo as the winner with only 17.64 million HP, but 4,900k damage per hit to make up for it. Black enemies. One of the event stages in Battlecast is called The Door Opens. This stage leads to 2 different stages. One is impossible, while the other is easily beatable. The impossible version has a finite 1000% assassin per spawn, with each type of the bears having 550k health and 3 million HP per damage hit. I don't need to explain why this stage is impossible to beat, but I think you get the point. Even if you spend your entire day and the work continues on this stage doing continue, this stage would still take you a whole day just to beat it with the cat cannon laser. Angel enemies. In this stage, Culture Goals extremely buffed angel enemies will appear. If you do the stage incorrectly at 3 difficulty, the Sunfish Jones monster will have over 15.6 million HP and 1020k damage per hit. Keep in mind, multiple can spawn metal enemies. Shallow Sea Green at 3 difficulty has a 600% metal seal. This enemy has over 132,000 HP for a metal enemy and 40k damage per hit. Keep in mind, this enemy is meant to be fought too. Relic. At first I believe it was Giga Wawam, but Oldhorn at 3 difficulty in the stage Poison on Rice beats it easily, with it having over 8 million health but only 40.8k damage per hit. And finally, Malevolent Eraser may have more HP at 5.5 million, but its pitiful attack stat of 20k makes it pale comparison with Infernal Tyrant 90 man, who has only a million HP less at 4.666 million, but also deals a much more impressive 680k damage per hit. So easily, out of all of these, I think we can all agree that the Black Bear Assassin on the stage Heaven and End Hell is definitely the strongest enemy in the game. If you enjoy this type of content, let us know, and we can make the strongest type of enemy, but this time with a different way to evaluate enemies.